Welcome to the video. Today I'm gonna show you this dish called a sweet and sour pork ribs. It's looking like this. I'm gonna give you a close-up look. Hi, this is the close-up look of the sweet and sour pork ribs. Look, it's like this spare ribs, like very nice on the bone, and you see all of them, all the like the ribs, very nice, and those bones are very easy to come off. So a little bit spring onion. So the plate is like this, not too much sauce, and supposed to be a very lot of flavor, full of flavor. Look, the plate is not big portion, not very big portion, but it's nicely a lot of those pieces. Okay, let's begin the sweet and sour pork ribs. So both rice and this one is very nice dish, and I really like this one. And it's full of flavor, not spicy at all. So you have the soy sauce vinegar flavor, and the meat on the bone is supposed to be very easy to come off. I'm going to enjoy this one, I believe. It's sweet and tasty. And the one I got is a bonus one, no bones at all. I'm going to take another one. Really nice. Look, I get the like this one. Look, it's very easy to come off, like only a short bone. Put on the plate. Really yummy. And there's some, I believe sometimes you come across this little white bone, like soft bone. You see the color is translucent, the bone. This bone you can chew, you can really crush it, and that's what we call soft bone. And when I was a kid, I every time I saw this kind of stuff, is bonus, extra bonus. It's not a bone, it's a soft bone, and you can eat it right directly. That's the one. It's going to be very crunchy. I really like that soft bone, and it's extra bonus. I love that. Okay, I'm gonna speed up the eating and then let you know what's like. You see, I finished the whole plate. It's clean. And rice, you can see the bones here on the serving plate. So you see why it's here. Okay. So this plate is this dish is really nice, and like I said, it's a lot of flavor. I'm totally happy with this one. Especially you can taste it's sweet, and then the flavor is really a lot of like even the vinegar flavor, the soy sauce, the sweet side, and the bones very easy to come off the meat. It's very very delightful, and this one is very different from some restaurant. They do the pork ribs, those like you see they're sitting in the almost the sugary broth, and then the ribs super sweet and also a little bit hard. But this one is more tender and less spicy, so it's like less strict sugar. So this less sugar, and this always cooked freshly. So right up, like not like we cook a batch sitting there for a long time. This one is every plate is cooked individually. So that's a nice touch, and also very soft, tender. Supposed to be tender and soft, but it depends. Sometimes we put this on the stove to to stew for a few minutes. Sometimes it's longer, probably to be dry. On this that's the only variation. Like sometimes like it depends on the time and on the fire. So that's the variation of the tenderness of the ribs. What else? It's this one is you see I like for the bones. Any dishes in our restaurant with bones, like they are there for very necessary, because a lot of flavor it's better with the bones. Like but for us to eat, and like for people, some customers they use the fork to cut the bone meat from the bone. That's totally fine. For me, I'm just kind of being myself and eating it directly. Like sometimes we get the bones inside the mouth and then take it out and take the meat, and that's how I eat the bones every time, the meat with bones. But sometimes people tell me like it's not looking great on the camera. So it's my take. I try to be true to, sometimes some occasions you you want to pretend, or you want to dress up, like for example wedding, important days, you suit up, you have tuxedo, you have the dress. But some other days, like you just t-shirts, everything easy, and not cut the bones and just bite it in your mouth. Always my thing is like we are not part of the royal family, so when it comes to the food, a lot of time I don't want to be like high maintenance, like with looking great. But if this if you come to our restaurant, if it's your first date with your boyfriend or girlfriend, or first time seeing your future in-laws, first time I don't recommend you to order any plates with bones. So but other time you feel free and you just let yourself go. Okay, that's very simple, and nobody would care about how do you look like when you're eating the food. That's my take on this one. And a lot of times just be yourself. Don't sometimes we do need to pretend, but sometimes we wear masks, sometimes you just don't wear them. That's behind the doors something. But anyway, this dish is really great. I recommend to a lot of people. As I said, some occasions with your close friends, your family, you can let go of yourself and really enjoy the meal. And this one will be great. So the flavor itself, I guess it's acceptable to most people because it's not spicy, nothing else, and then a lot of flavors. And also for the dish itself, it's very safe to a lot of customers. I'm very happy with this one. I'm really very happy. And above rice with this portion, it's perfect. So a lot of times the pork, especially the pork, when you have bones or something, it's really delicious. And nothing can, I don't think like anything, a lot of things can go wrong with this plate because it's the ribs is perfect. It's even any cuisine, I think when they deal with the ribs, I don't know, there's maybe a theory behind it or something. Because now I have the meat, lean meat, and on bones. Either way, any way you cook it, it's supposed to be very yummy, very tasty. That's maybe the science of the food science, like the bones and the meat. Like I said before, like the pizza, like you have flour, you have meat together, and cheese. They meant for together, so they meant be like when you cook them together, like dumpling as well, Chinese dumpling and the pizza, and all these kind of different cuisines when they come together with one ingredient with another, they kind of meant for together, like potato ketchup, tomato sauce, ketchup with the fries. You know, they meant to be together, so it's perfect match. Tomato make chips, and the tomato make the ketchup, and the potato make chips. So tomato, potato, best buddies. Like the same thing. These bones with the meat together, best buddies. So very rarely they go wrong. Okay, that's the sweet sour pork ribs. And thank you for watching.